today's topic is about what do you think of our lifestyle in the past? Anyone? Anyone in the class? You Abonero.
Yes, sir.
This is not a time and place for speaking.
I'm sorry, sir.
Then answer my question.
What's the question, sir?
What do you think of our lifestyle in the past?
Um,
Okay, Abonero, this is your assignment. Then present it in the class tomorrow. Understand?
okay, sir.
Oh, this is so tiring. I will take you to the bus. Where am I?
You are here in ancient times, ancient Greeks specifically.
What am I doing here?
You have assignment, right?
Yes.
We will help you.
Okay. So, what are they doing?
Men, if they were not training in military or discussing politics, went to the theater for entertainment, to watch dramas that they could relate to, including tragedies and comedies. These often involved current politics and gods in some form. It is thought that women were not allowed to watch theater or perform at the theater, although male actors did play some roles. Lives of women in ancient Greece were closely tied to domestic work, spinning, weaving, and other domestic duties. They were not involved in public life or in politics. The life were normally quite confined to the house, although one public duty was acting as a priestess at a temple. Children in ancient Greece usually occupied their time playing with toys and games.
The majority of ancient Greek people made their living from farming. Citizens often had land outside the city which provided their income. The great landscape and climate was difficult to farm. Grapes were usually picked around September and either kept for eating or made into wine. Making wine was done by treating and kept in jars to ferment. He was an important product to the Greeks that had many uses include cooking, lighting, beauty products for athletic purposes, and the grain was usually harvested around October to ensure it would grow during the wettest season. A man drove a ox-driven log as a second and sowed the seeds behind. In spring, the crops were harvested using curved knives. Ancient Greeks usually ate bread and porridge, combined with the food such as cheese, vegetable, fish, eggs, and fruit.
Isn't it your life difficult?
Ask them why me. Kidding aside, of course it's difficult. It's not easy. No machines, just animals and little lives, and people living this era.
Yes, I can see that. Still, how our lives change after this era.
Let's find out.
Where are we now? Guide?
I'm here.
So where are we now?
Welcome to the Middle Age era. The majority of the people living during the Middle Ages live in the country and work as a farmers. Usually, there were a local lord who lived in a large house called a manure or castle. Local peasants would work the land for the lord. The peasants were also called the lord's villein, which was like a servant. The peasants worked hard all year long. They grew crops such as barley, wheat, and oats. The cities were crowded and dirty. A lot of people worked as a craftsman and were members of a guild. Other jobs in the city included servants, merchants, bakers, doctors, and lawyers. Although we often think of a picture of a large castles when we think of Middle Ages, most people live in a small one or two-room homes. Most peasants wore plain clothing made of heavy wool to keep them warm during winter. The wealthy, however, wore much nicer clothes made from the fine wool or velvet and even silk. Men generally wore a tunic, woolen stockings, breeches, and a cloak. Women wore a long skirt called a kirtle, an apron, woolen stockings. Peasants during the Middle Ages did not have a lot of variety in their food. They mostly ate bread and stew. The nobles ate a wider variety of food, including meat and sweet puddings.
It's kinda same to our era, but it's advanced, right?
Yes, kind of, but modern era uses more techniques for making foods. There are many machines that will help them to prepare. Most foods were processed already. Yes, there are still farmers, but there are also machines that will help them right. The house of concrete already is usually made of cement, steel, glass, and such. We can find our daily necessities in a market or supermarket. We have cars made of advanced engines for land, boats, yachts, and more for the seas and oceans. And for our sky, we have helicopters and airplanes. You can see, the modern look very advanced than other eras. Our life becomes easier because of the technologies. Yes, it is very helpful, more convenient, and easy to use, but it also destroys our planet, which is our home.
You're right. The modern people create new technologies but slowly destroying our planet. It's kinda scary and sad.
Did you learn something?
I learn a lot from you. As the time ticks, everything will change.
I'm happy to hear that. So, I guess this is the end of our journey. I hope you enjoyed it too. See us!
What was that? Oh, it's almost 7. I'll be late.